apart from the NWA and Opa today's sports no. Former player Edema the Black Stars of Ghana or national under 17, national under 20. So let's say
boss na me adom
over ya prekonda
David
wa ya preko so boboda
David menya ni videos kakra hwede
fi the video na akohwe
say good time bia ye kan no akohwe bi say pele mu nyina e ba e be show mu videos
okay ti wa hwe ya rush preko
David
the speedster
no dwane pa
ya preko Onzo Bohas
yeah
okay 1991 Italian 91 squad no
okay
amkoje under 17 World Cup no na oka ho
and ono kro obura late early 2000 mu ho ba bi o
ya preko by okay mama share by 20223 there about the next ojeni ejoje nyomo kakra aha eno nanchen no ya rush preko hey Ghana players number 91 call Andalet
yeah
Belgium no okaho bi ono ni odate lamte Isaac Asare
abos uhemu ya say Italian 90 say 1991 under 17 na me fane say by be 2002 ho be bi die na be 27-28 na no mu jemu
sa tournament the famous players ni bi on board tournament no Luis Nazario de Lima Ronaldo
yeah
and Alexandro Del Piero
okay
so Italian 91 nti ya rush preko so kan o that lamte
yeah
but omunyina no that ni bobo chen
sa team na ko o hepa hwan na ni bobo pa
o that lamte
okay
o that na ni bobo na o that ni nya best player of the tournament
okay
no na ebo wie ya Pele a onya ne baby kro Brazilian Pele say o that the next star of world football Manisa ya preko ene wa chichi won se kotokone has na mianim no kureni se de mpanyifo mo di team nanim efri 90s no si 80s 90s ne de eye ba na nsem ho de mama be di team nanim no o se nyoma ankoyi o ma anya nyoma yi nti ehun se mo a wa anya no nko ka bi so efa has ho
okay
nti yebeti ya rush preko nensem awode atu edwa Asante Kotoko Global Supporters Council omususu ese nhyiamu ebaso nyame ya aduma March bosumi ayerani de to so duonu ba ko March 21st March 2026 edane ya memeda Life Event Center Kumasi City Mall and as a Jumedi Ebaso Omushia all regional circles council chairman coordinated circles and afi supporters groups and as Shemu Ebaso ne group bia bia no registration fee 300 Ghana
yeah
na almost says your many circles in terminal
sir circles eba meeting bi
ba maybe say so almost yes
oh say so far the enyan hu say issues
but this circle for so mbeso mu ba bi o mu gina nsa
but so be share circles na nsa na we share other groups no to make sure say san common be ko so
there we want to asem na me bisa na see so tini
okay
me say o say circle for next mo moka no and the last meeting no mo ye no o mo insist say so mo sesa din no na o mo de ba circles no
okay
enye saade a omukọ akote omukọ akoyi omu chairman
okay na make us
eno na chopa ne sa nyoma ne ba mu no
na make us say we congress omukoyi no e be addresses our issues
no mo dey ato other supporters groups nenim
say circles need a switching supporter group bia
and the cage amana nyu ne be pie mo
because Argentina say circles but the circles so ban say na ono yes obi share circles ni before so we share other supporter groups no
nti nyoma wodo
a issues ni nyina no
nyoma wodo ombe share mo ho ombe discuss nyina no ade a ye de betudwa ewo eye dwumadi eso Ubetimi do messages aba ewa abrade fa 0241915555 0241915555 enso odo messages ba ye be kan ewo dwumadi so e de ama SMS ana WhatsApp sa so na voice note solo na so mama fo na meko
send ma wa mbo na no ba ko pe bi na beto
eba
ba ko pe bi na beto
no oyi wani nti hwenwoma yi so tem china se okay all right nti yankwa na yenhwe de wa ma no ne na afi ye ba
boss ana safaya de bi o se wa ready say Ronaldo ne private jet na to free Arabia Saudi Arabia coast Spain so ready
men kan ye
okay report na babe 7-8 hours ago say Ronaldo ne private jet na 2 e dey free Saudi Arabia e ko Madrid nti nkrofo suspect say Ronaldo a free crew nim ko Madrid but ye be ya no ana safo post pictures Ronaldo and wa training na wa training
okay
so Saudi so mu lead here ana
ade ne ba say obi a the story nko so am che no
yeah ti ana sade omo the picture evidence about say Ronaldo ye training
onko baby
but the my gidi so onko baby ani say omo coach ni starting Ramadan no we omo training sessions nyina dey aba after 6 p.m. was in Cremofoni titu nti no person omo break fast no and san no ay training and this Ronaldo co training there na che say training ni anwumre nti anwumre there na che say private jet na too free Saudi call Madrid no Ronaldo team baby or no person private jet na bia enwusi be ba be fane ade
plane be too
hotel report say ensema bebre na ya na e tika kire na
anti Ronaldo wo ho bia wasoma plane no so nkoto adwanamre no
but they say airport ni ba ko be ni residence nti no ha no hu se da bi man fa me flight na free aha na miss ba ko abegbu na
bia nsina
e kaba
wiasena na say no entutu e hofo
enye easy
ba bia nipa domo hiehyia no
ya
nyina no mo hwe ni ye so na meche no e bia ho se nipa bodom pemo mo hia no oko ho asese no ahwe
cause that tax na do
omo no ba bia omutimi ji omudin
oh yes
so tell me na say
your nkrofo ya sheda plant sa na e ma no wo mo ho a ono ya diska ko to na chi
eno na me kan say Richarlison say America for nya
oh yeah onko World Cup ni nkobo
na World Cup no mu yi fi US a enyi ya na
omu yi free USA dia then probably we had time aka ne dia menya sure say na bia maso
ada na maso
say betimenya countries o ma prepare
easy
prepare bia in 2-3 weeks o me bibia
oh 1 month o be yen simple cry
okay but unse Infantino no so ya na so eden kakra unso ababo ntia be ka say bibia ni we besi born be koso US be koso unse Mexico de ne ba ye kra no obeka say games e Mexico na be koso timinya sure say US cry the BBNC wo ho America for mo security bases a wo Asian countries no na sa na ma ne koso nti America crew na the BBNC
okay
but say enkrofo say wo gina yi so de a
what obi a waka na chef from na umia no no
moral way there say the ya yi Russia free mu because omo attack Ukraine no any other than strip right of America because also attack Iran
obetia kana no atum ada woni na so no
yeah
wo ho a no abesiwa so so tell me chana say
yes
nti yenhwenwoma yi na nkofa problem bia
because ye different Americans and bia any European countries na bi na be host
de yenkom na asem na no untimi nkabi so entokwabu ha nkofu bi ko a
da bi ye dem fine
untimi nkabi
but e bia na omo ne ma na omo totunu ba kwa be fa Africa ha ana enya possible
oye woye de beche no
de be dey
de beche ne
jibo ya hungu se fa asia ya wo
de beche ne simple kwa
o he de we a omo missiles we video bi a minim se bi AI generated a utum se ya to ade no omo so de targeted way be a say no
akunde
be ajibo
say the America for nti say you run for no man today engo mra
right. Yes, yeah, corner, yeah, the kakra gu ho ede amamo, ewo amanone and semudi ana chese kindness sketchy perfect skin and body therapy. PKB group of companies, Bash, Digital Sunlight, and our face record Herbal Center, Wom Adaruma, and our ede and seminum ede eba na ewie Madrid and Tasem, the Ninyane Senrada, Obekaya Rodrigo Goes after say of free injury by ebe ball. Woman had tough a game no second half of Saint April Eddie Frimo na enumreya and a Madrid Eddie Krataba Bontain say a prana boy na pranom ko Charles can a assessment no and ya do bet me at so a season way America until Rodrigo Goes a out of the season na 2026 FIFA World Cup at Brazil Ebekono and ya dear Rodrigo ebetime si akan Eddie ama Brazil woman send a sauna enom bad news eba edem my boy no na the tennis 2027 ena Rodrigo eba return asan abesi akan na omuchemo torn anterior cruciate ligament na seni koto dwe no ahoma na ehyem no ate ama jese omo ekoye ne surgery na womu kekam edi si ani de man ansakra eno atumi return asa abesi akan ede ama Madrid womu eboboko na nsemi bae na CBF Brazilian Football Federation no womu ese omo express solidarity ede ama Rodrigo Goes na omo tainachi womu wishing a speedy recovery na omo bompa esem obesan ba stronger na waba abesi akan ede ama Madrid na fe Brazilian national team na no a statement a CBF Eddie Ababonte, Ty Rodrigo Goes on so Nacha de a one samnum that the amount a Jumadino as so boss. They say the Hasana Kofa Semabo beard and I know at all a semimo now would do it. And I say, where Jabo here or see a say there. One I drink so hebo especially the English Premier League, you know, was so enjoy sport in IBM ninja or a game now and yani fair. Ninyani said or GDA SSA as a Yama football na yes garbage on chese murabi tantan de bi na nanse o hebo Paso bi esia sa bi ani bi. Boss say Sunday Vision FC baba sponsored omsu be you. Na obinya corner kicker na free kicker throwing cranese adami wrestling and so I go permanent so say game no ama ono anka say the ball pa there e we jai him or say they be who players SM omo try some benya corner kicks omo try some be creative throw-ins was it the be obus ball boys ekuta towels ejeje chiwo amodima players amania monje na amon fam paper ball ne ho na motumi ato ne ye ama ya pema hye wase say no ono o peso hebo biema wo be team o players ha wo mutimi take on defenders bra na mentwe eti se Lamine Yamal modeno Ruud Gullit nensemu wo de etudwa o say I just don't enjoy football anymore we eyora no ensemu ayede ewo ensem na dema ewo eye dwumadie ne so boss story mi hu ya na emu akakra ne nya ne sem yes Vincent Company approve eye Galatasaray striker we no eye Victor James Osimhen wa approve ni profile e dia ma Bayern board as wom prepare post hurricane era na omo emfa Victor James Osimhen Emra Bayern Munich omo ebobo konimo ente sen komodia be hyase no ene se hurricane ni ho a Victor James Osimhen ena ye deneba abehye nanaya eno eye Bayern Munich wom so edia wom ede eba ewo eye dwumadie ne so ene enwumre Marcel Desailly eno so ye confident ese Kylian Mbappe ebe return from the injury no abebo ede ama France ewo FIFA World Cup no emu was injury na se ade ne bae no eswa but as I say no yehu kakra ni nyane se Mbappe na krakasa ho esa de treatment na badman no enya ade ono Mbappe nani aje ho enti no oso otwa ade na se injury no ebetumi akọ animu nemo wo warechemu o anidaso ese Mbappe beba na wa besi akan de ama France o se anko sa dia ene ne membe den ama France wo national team no abra FIFA World Cup no enso eba so Michael Carrick o se Arsenal free kick set pieces no ehun komo no o se ko too far o se ade no as wrestling at doso ewa agropama so boss now as ade no obi obeka bibia no toto na ani nche ho wo mo GDS as the way as say set pieces routine aye no enye fe enye de as eden tokwa bebre na na eba ena Michael Carrick eden na no to ensem ni mo ena also say success of set pieces no eno ena man crofo enyabre say de unya set piece achichire obi butu obi keke obi na ball ne buy beto aten mo so ade no as be Arsenal dey set pieces no routine e kono nya ade boa football in general ni Premier League na eno ensem a Michael Carrick enso ede tudwa owie na Pep Guardiola o say ade no obe complaining untumi a join omo Pep Guardiola ade no ti our boss Pep say, wow, the Okasa fast now, set piece routine or no. Obet me a join you, untumia, miawano. Because I trained about football mu, na so hene babuana follow, nebe ya, no follow be, o hena ultimate follow, no turn baby ajo, no say, a football sanity, a do time be obia. Ewo kwan your device strategy, the BT opponents na Arsenal, nedia all year. Again, ape goals no say fa de manua ene obi anka na no ntum enso ewo ho na Mikel Arteta ene o say ade ye yankrofo ka ho ase wo say no no kra no ne ya pass set pieces no onya goals bebre from o say afi say omanya 14 goals ewo set pieces ni mo a wo say so enka wo say by na o ma hye say 30 goals ni nya ne say ekwan a wo mo fa so ekira ade no training grounds any kwan a players na execute no emfa goals no dodo na akra manti no ne ya ese goals bebre kra no MPM free ne set pieces ni mo emfa ema na Mikel Arteta wono aye bonachi no ne dia wo dem eba e efa ho eno no Juventus after so mo announce Weston McKennie contract extension deal no they say wo mo say attention no come Manolo Locatelli so wono na omo pesa omo so extending the contract na oto aso esi akan dem ema Juventus wo mo eboboko na no de free home Ronaldo nsensem no matewo de akiro ene uhui ote ese Ronaldo private jet free Saudi Arabia etu erom ewo Madrid any time etu ye anytime landi ye nyina no Crawford de aba na Al Nassr ene omo se o mate se Crawford ka so Ronaldo kra no watena jet ni madwane ni nyane se ntokwa ACC ewo Iran ni Israel say ama missiles ni be flying anybody Saudi Arabia can be na Ronaldo adwane when they run for your life Al Nassr the images about omo chese Ronaldo ene why training anwumre ya na first image no yes boss we time na Ronaldo come Al Nassr omo training facility na oni omo akoye training and earlier image na de to so no go permanent way ne training no mo ye image omo twa no and omo upload de ato wo social media handles omo chem esenya no kra ese Ronaldo free Saudi eco Spain in prempray what as one Saudi Arabia games wo mo prepare be bon bibia koso enya de Saudi Pro League empanyin for say omo suspend games in tomo matches never so dia Ronaldo to your training on so ebesi akai de ama Al Nassr wo mo team na no the free club no and so aso eba ene enwumre perfect skin and body therapy brane enyo skin kama emfama yewia na your body no enho adwuma de account pimple stretch marks na so ben kotwa tattoo yebe paper de ama yewia na body slimming body enlargement flat tummy no yebe ma obi na fei ya stomach reduction de account kuma say Boshen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sitas Danim Takra de Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel eho ena ye wo 0553312911 ene ending komo brand new car tires any batteries de papa ne bo from de odi good car na se a enanti kama enwin tentem a PKB group of companies ne ho ena oba na wabeto size bia ye benya bi ede amount tafo kremofo asia no hwe animu ofori chrome and Loga Junction Kototro bus stop otia eyo ofori chrome police station ube PKB ho tafu new road junction ho okoteshi ngwa beach akwan na ekotemane e for brigade ho nso be huyen ho 0209 170030 and the PKB group of companies ending komo na jo brand new car batteries and car tires maso e record about Mr. Drop crash dro eboa pressure free eboa etu koko ase infections ahodo e free ho oba ubu nsa record about Mr. Besiesi onsebuo ne ho nsem nyina de ama mema obebo adwuma won pem pebi nanom general well-being immune system support record herbal mixture no ebi ewo herbal chemical shop across the country pebito na onipadua no enya ahoɔden mapa 0244470067 na one control Royal Enterprise edi enkomo bash digit decoders no esumo dewa oba ehonoma decoder bia a ope edi akofie program bia wani je ho apeso hebi ewo TV so ebi ewo decoders ne so bra na yebedi wa chia koye installation edi ama yewia na ya recharge edi account say decoders ni bi o ha ewo se ye subscription edi eto so na eno no efo papa ewo bash digital satellite Abripo Junction ship mu ena yebutuo Kotoko Junction game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurants, individuals. Mumre na money emedi enkomo na yemamu decoder no ebi 0200 050848 0200 050848 bash asem ena meka edi echemu ye janso na ye de enkrofon kroso nsem eni aboafo nsem no edi aba na wieye ene enyumre na jumadie no atoaso edi amamo live on Oyerepa 100.7 live on Oyerepa TV live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio and our face so Oyerepa TV Ghana ubenyaye na wahweye eho 0241 915555 WhatsApp messages na emfa ho voice note emfa ho na yebeye ho adwuma edi amamo pakwesi ewo kronom barrier hono mama sewa hospital ni junction or monitor show no pa good evening me ciao ibia e find the boss yem fancy na show no entwaso
okay so yebeda se denyaman akwaba bibia boko de enyome ekoso kama de
na dumunti
coach o say ozina bash ayre
coach bash
does it give the job
cited in the report
okay anopano one candidate you nsema Owura Kofi Adams minister for sports and recreation edukotudwa ewo Adom FM se ohese de nyoma esi kone dia 2026 World Cup ebekoso ewo Mexico, Canada and after the United States of America mdd everything I could World Cup ni bi no one kabi na we wano yo meka but bring nti went me anka bi ti mamema base mami ansa na oso kire wadwene wo ho the day for 2026 World Cup eno na answer na abesha ase the Benji or saying I do not agree with the sports minister's statement about the day, saying he will be probably be part of the Blaster squad. Age has catch him. He should stay home and rest for the young players to play. He has helped Ghana, and Ghana has also helped him. And no, Benji de our day Abba and no. Inti Babo,
boss,
Mami, inti way. Yemfa de dinko, and I say, Yinya de ho. Nag brother.
Straightforward is now I can answer this way. Coaches and selected players for tournament competitions, games and matches. Ain't at any given time coach that reserve no say that right no say obe pick players or person pick your and normal you name say coaches is so e pick players one idea philosophy game coach you say obon ball for instance me no nyina yeti hey ye nyina say Jose Mourinho at any given time or pick players or send your body ball no or share home players no pick one nti even if we a striker cry no or the nti a wo fa wo we midfielder or the nti of wo we defender cry the nti say near because you nyina say we defensive minded coach what share Pep Guardiola we a coach he believe in possessive football nti say what hwe no even the defenders cry no or person omo the ability to hold the ball for long and I say get the ball past one or two players ain't no or no so or funny players that kind of players na offer me am George in club yen yen say we a coach he believe in mechanical players because of the philosophy say yen press your opponent no high up you lose the ball na yen trust be say win the ball no back there your friend jim pressing no ain't op players omo work create no e wo soro at any given time bia no betima running a lot to cover opening spaces no any de keke ka ho no enti coaches send your person ko the ball now picking who players or picking we are afa no be formation ni strategies obebo eno de vary because depending upon which opponent our in the coach no we be devise different strategy different formation and how they be go into that game no enti selection into games as also across also players you pick one and to be say bia you pick the entire team no you pick obi aka ho but in some certain games we say bia na omobi not because e bia onya de and I be coach ni mpe no but because depending upon opponent na on ne be no the approach to the game no essa enti a normal way na inform in my view to the best of my understanding informing selection of players into various squads coaches now another point in here boss do we select players into teams based on merits and now say based upon other considerations being loyalty, other considerations being longevity, other considerations being maybe if you like experience or whatever it is. For instance, Omo will make a case for the day, and almost a bit start here. They say me make chance. Or starting they no need him cry, but officer for the day call. Reason anything, rationale anything. Purely he wanted to just do politics. Or no need any reason beyond being political. I'm not talking about partisan politics. I'm talking about doing football politics. No any reason but he feels, as I said, the day he didn't call wake up because he did it. I'm not sure Obeka Semfa be the paid and call wake up because I be the pay because there are times you pass your prime. When you pass your prime, you pass your prime. There's nothing that can be done. When you pass your prime, you pass your prime. And in football, your prime period, timer, which means a player with you, and they say, "What for your team no?" Obiti said Jordan. Obviously, he's also exiting. Jordan will not go beyond 3 years at the Black Stars. I'm not sure. I doubt. And after that period, you know, and maybe I'm just looking at say, are we selecting the players based on merit? Because numbers we say now obed na moka na obed na woka na greda na numbers na the day were not better no and Miniazaki class we be. There are other players are more same or even more numbers that nobody is making a case for them. A ban is Hannah, a man by as a favoritism, nepotism done. Real idea. But if the coach, in his view, if say or did they corner the debate one, me problem. Because at the end of the day, you expect a coach, you know, or the players or don't results. Unfortunately, no, or back picky players don't ako mercy up. You know that's I say one yard be pon yet time make say no mercy up. Now you set goal, you set target, na ontimi am ya achieve.
Okay.
So, eno de eno na man kwafo raise questions with who forms part of the team or not. Other than that, me meet way them here now say Black Stars actually put into the field of play. Now, whilst playing on my good game, good results, on any day I will be happy. Because Black Stars, yes, one no. And anytime be a tournament be an almost into any competition be an yes, but it's a Black Stars. Ever couple born be their mind, no about my I'm an energy, no there was a about my gun. But in boss, Mediman we see no.
In conclusion,
in conclusion, the point in here.
Yemfa de dim ko minister na asem na woka no sa na ese ye no
empenifo asem bi oboka say obema na say nipa be ye bi no ma eni nyina. There are times you just have to call it a quit.
The denyintum.
There are times until I make us say those that are making a case for the day, if the more you shoot the numbers at not better, there are players who are better in terms of numbers than that.
I see a consider more.
And they deserve more consideration. It doesn't matter where they are playing, Ghana, Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, Iraq, Kuwait, wherever. Because that Blasters is for every Ghanaian.
Mm-hmm.
There are players are other places, US and other places are almost better numbers. But me conclusion and they say, boss, the decision rests with the coach.
Okay.
And we should leave it for the coach to take it. Or take it, the decision is what the day I will give him my full support. Say, occasion for the day in Koswa, I will give him my full support.
And there's a wunyina baby.
That means baby pa.
There is a coach in the player call. You have every right to criticize coach.
No, you see, me take it away from Obi or person criticizing. But me, I am the type of person me. Always, I want to respect the coach's decision when it comes to selection of players. Why? Because on the training almost. On what study the opponent, you know, and what device formation and as a tactics what they cover, strategy what they cover. And this I mean, catch and say, go fast me say about Bentin and Kobo. Now what me no Kobo and results, I can't criticize him. But so what to see the players you no the formation or any selection, no or devising the strategy in the formation. No then I can talk about it. And Roger Miller was not playing any club, but the president of Cameroon, Paul Beya, coach, he said, Roger Miller must be at the World Cup. 1990, so back Italian 90, and Roger Miller was taken because at that time, no, now in Fede, Kunde, Tatao Eta, Philip
for beer,
any a friend saying, cannot be no man be no more. And then no more the key players. I want Thomas Nkono no more the key players. I want the Cameroonian national team no. But Roger Miller at that time I think was about 40 or 42 or so. Mm-hmm. But the president says he should go.
40 years, 39, 40, and of course. About 1994 World Cup no at 43
or 43 something like that, yeah. And eventually
the debate
Roger for the Black Stars depending upon if the coach has a use for him.
Okay.
But mama I am fine showing the coaching thing the by force say coach no pofo say on person de kwa after the 2 year kase bi inside kase bi so coach no ever for so say for the that one we will not accept it.
Good evening, I'm Ado from Bekwai. Why should they go to the World Cup? He has had his time and should allow the young guys to go. The national team is not his family's property. Even his brother, Jordan's current form is questionable, not to talk about Didi. And no, Ado, or no, so dear, our day, Abba, and no. Nana Akwesi, or say, Frank Champon too must also be considered because he is performing better in China.
He's doing well. I won't say better. He's doing well in China.
Amponse Jesus say because the day belongs to the ruling party, they want him to hold the highest work appearance because he's not going to do anything. We can give the chance to up and coming players. No, Amponse J. Michael K. Amwa. I think he should go because he has a lot of experience. No, so you need the hour day abano. Zach, so they are not parking out the way. And so can I
1 minute behind
1 minute bay.
Like I'm from
Petrol account the engine.
This season. 2025.
And Miami near body, Mammy for Wilson so a report junction. Body a bio condition bois. Or say a car condition. Or say carding.
on your fair cry.
Oh, it's about for the cars, Dawson. Tell me that's a car, Mudia.
Bafoka again, Dafoka. Oh, yes, I say, oh,
Mr. Bar for the cars, Dawson. It was some say cars, I say.
Ah, okay. Back up it.
Or say, please, the question is not about the coach selection, it's about the minister statement. Body, air condition man. Body man, no, me, I mean your body. You home maintain a catcher.
Some is a coach in the Minister never said, well, I'm coaching for
yeah, Victorious calling so saying, knowing how strong this ties with this government is, I wouldn't be surprised if he's considered to be part of the squad. They will surely take him along, but the minister should have avoided such comments in the public domain. And also, Victorious Collins there, our day Abba. No.
The day I will argue this for Nagbeda 2025-2026, 8 matches, 0 goals, 0 assists, 1 yellow card, 1 red card. No yellow card, no red card. The BI is 0-0.
Nasa once we should go.
They don't should go.
They don't should go Nagbeda.
In the LDBC, ABS say another competition, that's fine. Meaning how many competitions on board Holland or but
the checking here.
So we can produce in the brain.
Hassan Mohammed say I think they will help the team. And the squatting, or see they shouldn't start with the Dekura Emfa. Nana Kwesi or see David Abanga is also doing well in Cyprus. And also do the Abanono. Danny Ajimai Prempe. Or say with Andrew in the team, at least he needs 4 goals to match up with Asamoah. And also there our day Abba and no. When we say Randy Muller say Jibo, if the day will go to the World Cup, the Academy of Fantoaso. Zakito, young Koyanim. Next discussion.
Minister, 30 seconds. Minister never said they should call the day. A program. Na host a question. I don't say. He's possible because he's every Ghanaian playing actively now a potential World Cup player. The moment you are a professional player, I will bob football there. I just say potentially it will go World Cup. We are not simple and a coaching decision. So you see, let's try to quash and make nonsense of the political thing that people want to link it up on. Because minister never said, I say, who said they are making you say or say. And this want to use their power to take the day to World Cup. Oh, we are Polo. Oh, we are see. They never compare a coach and on decision to call him or not. So let's no beyond for politics beyond compata. Sa discussion we on. Bajibo, say the I be that. And I'm going to say because I be captain of one baby so near say. As a because captain.
Odibu.
So say I be the wa. That be bafo. I be that. I be no work the kind of be that be. I be that with demo. I was stage no I be that.
Stage ben.
Sast walk up stage no I be that.
I didn't why.
Oh. Say you should go walk up the fafala mano. Say walk up the on should go. Ghana watch mo. Na open I be that. So ombe Ghana free or how mo. Any day. Because already on a track record. Nothing no phobia. Onye be that. Na Ghana ni ambre. Nothing no oba.
You can say no welcome. They say do mo makubi dan kwana.
There be we those aye bida oye active asamoja
o
oye
say
active
aye bida for ne for
dabi aye bida na oye active aye bida oye active we dey oye aye bida obo one of the top lists in Europe
active ni ye o modern bo club no
obo
so tell me chena say
starter
o start there na wo ye o modern bo say na sitie
unim say anopei na obere e de league table kan asem okoya no mo the red zone
no ma film
now omo play off zone
but say you
the points difference between omo any playoff near about 5 or 4
1.2
now odomo ba odomo free red who say omo no the last two
how did you start
starter
matches now started
so okoya no fitness was so try be first 2 games no then he started playing regularly playing 90 minutes okoya who say every division no the last 2 automatically get relegated now the third one no wakobo play off come on na gbede the last 2 no now we move for the last 2 wako play off position this is the influence of Andrew Morgan Dede Ayew at Nagbreda and the go beba eti Ijibo I think say
okay
and based on the strikers that we have
okay
and
na Oma assist 20 influence na dey
no who say
Zakito no wetin actually
influence ne say
Zakito ye student of statistics
who say
but about the analysis of the day no statistics about your analysis
no who say Ijibo your play boy the moment he's in the dressing room na who are to players
is beyond statistics.
This is beyond statistics. There are certain elements of football that statistics doesn't capture.
Okay, Joseph Hasford or say striker the day is tired and he needs to rest. Even his brother Jonathan Curran's form doesn't make him a first choice for the Blasters. Honorable Pau Edifitafo na ede aba.
They did your bench.
Kwajo Ben say whether they do or not, Ghana is going to play 3 matches per. To look beyond football, the day is not needed in the squad. And also Kwajo Oben ede ode aba no. Obe de yanko yanim. Matisse yes Salim Adams. Black Stars ne Austria and Black Stars ne Germany. Games you know your friendly games no yin afrim. What?
I think so. Most of the players, local players, they don't want to stand by.
See a uniform.
Tias stand by.
The camp of Salim Adams. Omonya happy. Salim so Cologne. Ewo mediema.
Debut almost sign.
Cologne.
Debut say medium or free. We need team here.
Debut no over any over back to the Dubiase.
Ewo mediema. That is what Memeti. Nti Abdul Salam
say Ensabia soon. Abasi more thing.
Yeah, and I'm here drop Salim from the Blasters.
Salim is playing well, but the last 3 matches, Midiama has been struggling. Is that enough to drop him? That is a story. Bijama will Towado. I think the most of the local players, they're from first of all, they're motor standby. It depended what the Amanoni or many dinosaurs in the situation about baby at Obeshe. So personally, I'm not so surprised. Say, maybe standby and on Ababa yes, confirm you're in a free one. But there are still some weeks ahead of like about 2 to 3 weeks. Any about board. We never know. Maybe I'm not play be action away from maybe I'm a Salim at Miakwa. About one thing about the world is that when you are against the wave of politics, you always suffer. So any wave a point structure. So we a point structure the able politics never now we anymore. I bet pen what to bed. So sometimes you might not get certain things the way you want it. It's part of life. You bet try how more about from. Then we can do a comparative analysis.
From the from Yomoko.
See you who you make another say. Until you dino any nipa ya from one, then we can have a comparative analysis as to whether it was right to drop him or whether it was wrong to drop him, whether standby or dano would deserve so or that and also would deserve so or that. The real list will be the end and everything I may justifying common. So for now I'm just gonna rely on rumors but maybe from day one some of the most of the local players Solomon Agbesi say me say no that standby. Se keeper be pra and as a BBC and yedini ship. And personally I'm not surprised. I mean,
but fair.
They don't really value the game now.
But this is a player season or a contender for 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League Player of the Season.
And they don't really care that much about the game. Born in most of the time, but share local players no more fra. A quiet coach in the first use to play on my own senna. Yana na so friend see him friend. Team common most of the players in Yibo do saying a qua who their involvement. So Prince Usuno Kokobubu be I say they send they are going there some man friend be. And that should tell you most of them be a business, it be a pressure, it be a just to please certain people near fraud or could be. 9 year old bar also wait me a check on go say at a point near Fred Jonathan Soa. Uncle free media macra or semba crank a bit so or call an evening best friend. This will be a friend. So look our boys in the a no more friend ye bibi or kakra Benjamin Assange goalkeeping department. A no muhia. The air my goalkeeping department or mutiminya bikodano. Most of the time they need you. The air corner ball more than kakra na nafa. But defense, check the progression of Razak Simpson after so nya blasters no McCoy. On say unsaid antis will be cancelled young friend Razak. Young friend be. Fine, you can talk about it behind a club, no performance are drop. But say the other Ghanaian players almost their minutes or munya or club ma drop by see from. So I had the air now you would say obi desi so now damn nemono. O brepans and we do so so me personally me tell all your story and I'm not really surprised. As against the political twist and also can't say no. That is life. The end he basically when the final
Zach Fagakrabe na on Salim.
It's about one of the positions that are very demanding. One positioner local players anytime chance in remove because virtually it's our best in terms of national team for almost about 10-20 years in the department no. And for the last 20 years in him, so that is our best position. That all the eye and time like it numbers in terms of that area. And see washa boys now make me role national team no come no goalkeeper defender. And the goalkeeper defender. I'm gonna go Ghanaian left back you more money netimo. All the okwa or I no problem work but me for other day a lot of players. And we put the ones as me like because party and go all back. We say the last games, a lot of guys were out of the game. But when they are all coming back. It's I didn't mean penny say when I didn't you see because of ABA go for the B or be a team our boy no free bano or new way you find and we said when there is no football reason to drop you. I always have problem with that. If they are dropping you because of say Jibu, they are better than you are fine, and they listen about we look at them, and I didn't want local players and say anytime you are competing with a foreign player, you compare he's ahead of you based on where he's playing, and she so more. But Jibu, where I agree with a lot of people that are champion for our local boys and say hey moral booster. You see, time na na yede Sheila mo elkono. No be and say o nobody ever thought that Sheila was going to play. But no chance and he grabbed it. Kifese left back. Habib. How many people even knew Habib in the local league that time? But your friend no call no chance he played. And I think it's about taking the risk, gambling. But I think the Prince more recent collapse some look like he didn't market the league very well because he had a chance and he didn't grab it. Last game since you have to bring him out early after first half no meaning for him because he couldn't grab the opportunity. And sometimes look at Benjamin Asare. He went in and he sold the position as
because our experience we bought club a pressure womb has of all the Prince to Salim a different Salim has pressure or how it me handle so we a young player fin na oba so what I mention I say stage no kura ohunu kura na yembetimi ayede
yeah I agree no I think say Salim the omo try na yenhwe ebia say by the time that
confirmation number or a medium player
why
Salim
sir for how many years
confirmed that's coming from medium
okay
so but you have to sometimes it's good you give your local when they are perform what they let them be part of the so you just enjoy the atmosphere no okay. But but say you see even though he's a medium player but obi him say who his manager is
exactly
so his manager still is Salam and today medium turn ba still no the as percentage you was what I say the book can still go on
yeah samo okay same yenhwe ya preko wakasa de afa the current direction of Asante Kotoko ene Accra House of Folk na osisi no ohwe team simienu pa ohun ba bi omdo mani kire na se teams we mienu epeja na Ghana football and I see a league in Subitimi Apeja.
Time winning AFCON na silver cup. This is silver cup ni obiomo. Ye the trophy abesi on we are struggling to win. Sana Kotoko ne House of Folk I think Millennium House of Remu a build a team and no conquer Africa. Kotoko aye hiccups they got to finance BB no moment me amfa no my the moment no team no I think Millennium House of Remu a build a team and no conquer Africa. Kotoko aye hiccups they got to finance BB no moment me amfa no my the moment no team no baby a esegina and House of Kotoko no omo peja omo a na ye league no ye no doubt Mediama Gold Stars na omo mienu omo ya ade but o de ma House of Kotoko and challenge say one the better league no the last 5 matches or the last 6 matches. Na say omo boy ya say omo mienu po omo struggle po omo just say Sunday na ye 10 against 11 has bragging right no but come on they can do better. Kotoko ira 90s yenifi football or one ababe Kotoko engineer ye are successful. Kotoko had their successful period no in the 80s. Over 90s mo no till say I think say Herbert Bayer obi obo Kotoko that period mo bia kase or enjoy Kotoko as a player. Kotoko players no mo back camp na that time blaster on back camp no. You who mo to say professionals. Omo camp kwa na oba ho be show mo messages and Kotoko players were using telephones and Herbert fi ho no mo no. To also be now I thought say he's taking Kotoko to the next level and Obenya sa push no but today bia Kotoko peja nenum nanim kakra no na wa drop we talk about Asante Kotoko uko bia nkofo nim House of Folk to say na omunim Asante me ne Rwanda captain ebo team or Turkey am captain Desire Mbonabuchia first time I see am na Ghana Asante Kotoko numero 1. I say Rwanda no be omo ni ma Kotoko. They don't know anything. That was 1997. I say Asante Kotoko. Inti one the big general. I think say where Herbert took the team to and where Ojina inti yentini nko tap e bia no next step bia ka the team no beko. Okosi ye no one the beto as omo to as then omo timi ye biom. Inti is it difficult to go to him? Is it difficult to take advice from him? So no omo face obeto aye adwuma no bioma. If you are not unfinished business, is it bad to confront him and say obey an answer on you? Because Mentia say Hali no money Zamalek no more managing team no yeah sometimes no you're part of what the Ghana no we rely on history once upon a time na yeah then
yaw raspeko odensem atu edwa fa Kotoko ne house ho ni nei baby a two teams do money akere o se enhye nkran ni da so ni ho o he baby a omuye no do money akere na Kotoko de kura na ha no lagi do he ya preko kaka
not that much. No, not that much.
Actually
no I'm trying to
oh yeah actually oh dear son okay
no let me say when you are not
this is not fair
I don't be invited actually
oh na when you fair to actually the first one when it say actually David
yes ala
emfa ho e bia onya chance kura we no ya preko na me ka che solo bafo so de okay ni ya raspre ko obo hasofo
when was going out. And them, I didn't watch him in his
the peak period.
No, I didn't watch him in his peak period.
Obo hasofo. After Italian 91, the Ghanaian players from Kwanda Letino na Okahubi, one of the finest wingers I have produced in our football. Ya Rashpreko.
Me fan walk Kumasi Sports Stadium. House of Folk against Kotoko. Now Omako Scotland number
89.
Yeah, and as a 17-year-old, okay, Baba Musa.
Yeah.
So unfaithful incident, you know. Baba call double, and I am here. All landing will be sea. And that was how a fine defender. Baba number 5, no. Now could be different performance so much. So number 5 now. We born the born. Oh yeah, we train.
Steven Tete,
yes. So number 5 now. Born what job and pray no. What they brand so, but obey make it. A shemisa because we now no more Scotland nearby. It was our more 91 no, not Baba, Entibian Kubi. It take a film the moon and no mona and the Kufono and a coherent central defense woman, Kokoya Maya. Me am Madame Fo, Nana Champo, Imanudia. So this I
do her na Nana Kojo Jamfi.
Willie Brown, this I
Willie Brown from a Busian Dwarfs.
No, you plan from a Busan.
Yes,
I am for no a
yes, and son of Mobile Shanty. Go then go face. Yeah.
Go face. Yeah.
Okay.
I watch you.
Nana Kwajojem Fio say I remember the match Arewa is talking about. Nana Owaha Nasa Osako.
Nana Wabana Mantonga.
Oh, abada da ba minim so kwa.
Nipa nyo. Obetu abetete hanu masa akọ wa mi anturuka.
Asemu. Okay. Robert Mainti we. Ya
raspa. The uko baba Wednesday. That match I think it was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Baba ya rabo man. Wednesday.
Okay. Ya rush from Kutubabi power lines to Accra Sofo.
Power lines.
So Robert. Wa wo muda ya preko say adenu hu. Ayesa nkofo bi asa no. We are
hoping that this time anyone bit me settle ye the Amakoto because we are far behind. Honestly, I'm common yana yem penny di, but that the truth is we are behind at the moment when it comes to all major giants in African football. It's what Musa so for me, you know what Ghana no much. We are no longer dominating the Ghana Premier League or Ghana football in terms of trophies and performance on the field. The first major competition in our Ghana league, you know, and the Osha send this season, there is a higher possibility say trophy in Kumasi, trophy in Accra. Western or Western region between Gold Stars and Midiama. To say we become 4 years has not got to continue. Now, whenever we run country, we can say 2 big clubs are dominating and there is a duopoly, you know. There's over 10 years. We say clubs, maybe a move now, imagine about Kubia Baby Uremnes and no, a flash in the pan. The dominance still remains intact. But the last time Kotkoji League was, we became 4 seasons. The summer Tesabeje. Go Stars Medium and we become 4 leagues near Barcot Conje. We become 5 Ayaba Has and J. Untimin the 2 clubs are dominating. Now let's even move to the lower competition in the country, which is the FA Cup. Ubenya Dreams FC, Ubenya Nsua Tremai, Jibo, Nwabenya Kotoko baby, Wenya Has baby, and now both teams in the quarter final no Kromunim. TFA 4 seasons run, which is 8 major trophies. Kwese has no Kotkono, or magic 2 out of 8. Jibo, you are not dominating. But you are not dominating with these statistics. Yes, 5 years, which is a year 10 trophies. Omo aji a year has aji league FA Cup mienu. As a FA Cup as aji mienu se bako, and I got koso aji bako na league bako, which makes it 3. FA Cup bako ha. Kotoko League back, FA Cup back. So 3/10. They are still not dominating. So these two teams need to go back to the dressing room, strategize themselves to first conquer Ghana. They say, baby, you're going to conquer Africa. The first hurdle is to dominate and conquer Ghana. Factors need be a winning trophy and a macan. Factor tosum even national team collapse. You will now trainer Henny I had national team collapse. Blasters in the entire final argument because I am on for Najafa. But even in the past, now has no could wrestle the players that were playing in other countries for the slot of our national team, no, based on the normal Africa way. But no idea that. Now, Jibo, you be local blasters. The local based players here from every league, no, you don't see us and Kotoko dominating that one. But no, they're not zone. If these two teams were on top of the Ghana Premier League, but the media mamono Jehonafa. Emma has no Kotoko players to come one church there, and even if they go, they don't even start. The last one on Mukobo South Africa. Kotoko player about one and the Jimupa Lord Amo. On the Kroko one started. So Kaya. Kamara Dean starting a lot of free bench by. So they need to do a lot when it comes to even regaining their glory locally. And Sakrani Apama on a home seminar could in common. Because I has a Kushia Waka Koje 6, Kotkoshia Waka Koje 6-1 on aggregate. That alone should tell you. Baby, we send our Waki Bakrumana has no Kotkunina, the Omotomo position. And your Mopem so 2-2. And more background of William Shishio, Bene, so more back. They are so comfortable that they are coming to beat you. The gap between their resources, their financial capacity, their coaches on the bench, and what they move up. The assembly are preko kanjibu, and through. And I think, say, I'm hoping that has a new MD, Omenya Didi Dramani. Looks like Togo. Oma dancing on the sea, near my asset, kakra. Let's give them the next 2 years near head on Whether and some old traditional Soriana Bibia boom. Now Kotoko so a new board. And probably for the next 5 years, never running affairs for Kotoko. Almost a shake no mom baby guaquem gozibo. And now I know what Kotoko need the financial muzzle. Say even say any competition organizers be teacher. They don't have that. And the Hearts don't have that. So the Cote d'Ivoire a flight from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana near Seka. Only I just say competition organizers, organizers now pour seed money. No more TS Kama Kotko as a participating club. But say be a Kotkoni din anniversary bina also a Kofa team bisaba a better thing. So you realize that a lot need to be done. Shenipeku Stadium. The resource itself is not encouraging enough to draw the fans to the stadium. Because we have club Kessie. Imagine Madrid, yes, Madrid, a club Kessie. No, 4 years no intiminji league. A chitaf one na opamo moko debia. When a match be opamo. So Ejumana Sojibu. Ejumana so, and I'm hoping this new board, especially the foundation, the foundation of these two clubs the foundation of these two clubs. How they can strategize and get the best of materials. Mistake me position we nyene. Sa era na na yefani so kotoko akese no. And if you understand the Ghana Premier League, that will be the last advice. The bema any administrator say kona koto kese because kese papa bi anyha. First thing first. Boys ne start free youth team no mo ba. Papa na ewo mu no. Division 1 for ni kan ton mo kwa ma no ne. Omo meant be anton omo no. No man started the omo kwa other clubs no. When they get to the Premier League level na far, the first option for them Amanone. So the grade 1 players, their first target Amanone. Into the second option here say Amanone na nkuye na waba. Into one way akofa grade C of that generation. So our generation no decision. Oh kofa grade C.
Okay.
In terms of recruitment, I send your master kotoko in terms of infrastructure. last time you could feel bedu ko adakoja achi say na to dum say
na senya di
oh then o share on there
ba for mama fa we nu kan na bre mo unu ya Victorious Collins as na say me hu office wa che obeba on okay or say what Yapreko said is the painful truth about both clubs. Instead of getting better with time, we keep declining just because of some selfish individuals. There seems to be some hope ahead of next season because of how smooth our transition is going. If the board gets the appointment right, things can get better for us. And no, Victorious Collins. I say board no aji team no budget till the end of the season. This is the money ever finance team no. Nti eko kebo di so the message be by.
Pre-finance number you.
Ozay.
Pre-finance number.
Pre-finance say.
So omo na ever finance team no. As if say omo use card ma normal dey ache no. They nti whoever is become the CEO will have to work.
Okay, nti on the CEO and keyboard message no way keyboard the message be by keyboard okay I say give us Santigoro CEO position to Mr. George Free to me will be the best appointment for our club at Santi Kotoko. Mr. George Free has done more than what it takes to lead my Gio and our beloved Krobia as the CEO, and it will be good for the Red Army family. Shalom, and we keyboardy. Then a year before I send a show neighbor starting. Wow, near Dr. K.
Yes.
Or say good afternoon, bro. Just decided to watch Oyerepa football this afternoon, and Antenna is doing a great work. Just look at the amount of money she is receiving for the young renal patient. Kotoko as a club should never lack if things are done well because Kumasi and to a large extent Ashantis easily donate. And also Dr. K also there out there aba and
the donation no easy.
What say?
Dr. K the donation is
easy. Easy say.
Me see the say Kumasi and Ashanti donate and so I'm not there easy.
I say BBS starting from fee.
I'm saying the season.
Adriana Abba say we used to play together at a park near Mamobi Polyclinic called Kuturu Park. Yapreko was a gem. Okay, onoso die no. Enti Yapreko nensem no. Kebo di so say George Free be boa. Amanyoma akọ kama. Maminti we.
ye mu bi no mpese ye be ahead of the board nti ye be try my board no amiko my appointment and then we'll discuss whoever they appoint as the CEO and no crowd ye be try tie ni pakro no butaya ani nya ni so di hu board no e di ama no se ome prosecute na fe no yeso yakabi nti the speculation around who becomes the CEO no may resist so may try so much to resist so that I will not be dragged into it na kakra hama de besi na omo wi ana ye di hu komo but ya some no kind no it is the bitter truth into many Collins Victorious Collins ya it is the bitter truth no kwebo ha ye ka kire we ya but I say ka kire wo ade ba ko wo mu ni se eno na ye mp particularly what this part of the world no say you look at it as at face and tell us what is the truth about us or about a situation reason why you lag behind me now and you say you need the men to do the work and now say you need the resources or the requisite materials or the requisite knowledge or the requisite know-how or the requisite expertise. But we are always in denial, refusing to accept the actualities of the times. And only your biggest challenge. Now, until say a few more, we will always be lacking behind. Boss, Kotoko, any house, no doubt about it, no two ways about it. They are the biggest club in Ghana, even in this situation they find themselves in. Yes, so bad analysis now, it's true. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, nothing meaningful in terms of bigger trophies. Say, Australia, Africa continent anymore. Ebi I say, means showing can has a Confederations Cup. And say, and that should be close to 15 years thereabout.
Hey,
20 years.
20 omoje dey
21, 22 years.
Confederation Cup 22 years.
22 years. And he said, a football club of this caliber. Now it take you 22 years. Now one day major competition our Africa continent anymore. Yeah. Tikotoko den kwa dey say ya nsese ya kakra because e boso e ferry kra. E ferry. Why? Ya people can say be. Or say when you go out the house ko be anymore. I'm sure that was then. Now House of Folk is also much known. But Kotoko eda so I know they know two ways about that, so there's no debate about it. Baby, I will go be a Kotoko. The first cup they will mention Kotoko. So only Kotoko took quite there. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure you have 3 years ahead, you'll be a privilege to travel with Kotoko. And baby, I don't Kotoko you be ado. Even Ukraina we are training now, you are herald because of the club Kotoko. And one thing I hear Obia anti boss. Yeah, as the media personnel, radio, so TV, so in your church or bloggers, we hold a foundational responsibility to see to Kotoko succeed. Because Kotoko, yeah, it inures to our benefit. Why? Because if you travel with Kotoko, Ukraina we are training Kekano. And who in one crowd interview. My opportunity has to quite fine. We need these big clubs need to quire because they are known so much well in the continent. And a wow. Tis a what one say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Not Kotokoni has 8 million be meaningful the African continent. Yeah. So yeah, I say what can and it is the bitter truth. I wish and they both has and Kotoko penny for the DNA mono. I bet some of these questions. No, if you are here put 2 measures in place, I bet telling the fortunes of these clubs. Ama my form to my preference and and go for canon. Now at least almost so I will show this with almost PS our African continent. Boss, and the football, baby, I get a as he says, can I more? Now we are Omoko Ball World Club Championship. Those African teams in there because on what did you? Yeah. Even car for cross Super League Bina.
I said, "Oh, but Nansen a cup or Massa 12 can interclub competition."
Yes, I want to do
this kind of cost power.
A cost, and there's a way of to me. Even Confederations Cup. I'm sure you'll be richer. Something in the region of $3 million, $4 million.
There is a much more.
Aha.
Maybe
a Champions League will get to take off $6 million. I say, now me or do not you want to $6 million. About 2 Kotoko kids.
Why you can now do knockout stage?
We have do knockout stage crowd. Just try and push so hard and get to the knockout stage.
Okay.
And also some of platformer what the marketing players. I'm our platformer what the bet to my tone. Kotoko team no as an entity. I'm our platformer what the bet tone matches. I'm man confirm best do my baby. To the platforms, how you share no many years. To be near our being said, Ebia Herbert may not come back. But Herbert be here, no maybe. Yet you know who say Kotoko was not winning things, but
you could see the future.
Project Kotoko. Oh, some projections now, or yeah, now, what the Peter Kotoko see one more. You see, in football, and all you know now, your bottom top approach or top bottom approach, you either build the brand. And sign up a resource, or we see team their resource now with their vehicle, they build the brand. Example here, Liverpool. At a point, Liverpool was gone. Tama, or more for a crop with the buy. As well, catch on one say, let's connect the team to the supporters. See the major assignment on what the man home and told the board and say me person team no any supporters no be in sync. Almost said slot to buy Sadio is dying down.
Yeah.
On this charisma no. But Klopp managed and connected the team to the supporters. And the Liverpool supporter is so proud on the man or man I bet you so. Klopp why be who be a bruso in 9 years what 2 major trophies.
Adebu ho aye de wo na me de chew. Enye obi ana wo Sadio no. So nti club they know was an charisma no. Ebi ana slot.
Oh, me can say no, me can be defenders or no, nobody should because Klopp is Klopp, slot is slot. But I'm saying that obe body BBC ho.
Yeah.
Sadio no nei obi e di ho slot na mu credit ho.
Good evening. Thanks to your prayer, he has said what I always tell my friends. And if I happen to meet Opimswo one day, I will tell him if Herbert can be given another opportunity. Eja bodu edifi akosombo ena ode sa message we ede aba. Nyame okay.
I didn't hear as a consultant.
Okay. Good evening, Champion Jibo and your lovely team. House of Folk won the Confederation Cup in 2025. And so the year is 21 years, not 22. Yate. Nana Bewa say everything Victorious Collins said is true. But when was the last time he paid to watch Kotoko? I ask this because of the role of supporters in making the team great again. Say Obe Nyame Adumo China. Beso ye Jume Mame. What type of CEO and a board we any asante Kotoko here e wo breya e wo mi.
Oh, okay.
Nti ochina ebe se oye se adwuma na e mame. E pa cho visa fa ayi mfoni to soma me. Em sa no pay na number na ye mistake e wo eye number no eso. Ba for so kai anopay eye abayo yi.
Announcement no.
So kai. Okay.
Na mo say papo
Wayira timfoni e da so yin eye Nancy Redu kromo ase
agri kromo ase
aha ho na otie na efi 28 February no ebesi na ye kasai omo hwe abusuafo hwe na omo enhu no nti ebia wani etwa eye abayiwa woda eye TV so anaso ohu abayiwa boye tuntum na nani so ayen tasentas wo hu ba bia wo kwa e pa cho police station bia ben wo bia no obetia report de ama omo anaso beba Oyerepa FM ha na wabeyi asutiri ana be frɛ 0244 73 8279 0244 73 8279 boy na yensa enka eye Nancy Redu 0322494401 0322494771 obetia frɛ na waba dwumadi ni so na so wonsɛm a wo no watimi ede ato edwa nti yenkola ne so na yenkudi enkomo kopem se no nsia bebo a ebe sori so ama no nsia kasebo no etimi aba abeto aso babo ze bibia ne ho biem echedi afede you can go why I also so ochina betina kire wadwen why odin baby akaze finado wasema to aso
ofa ba kope
yenko benji ententem
ya rodu face seria aba the guy you the born went me mo no why me ko ha me kan che no o mu se o ma boa Ghana de Ghana so abo mo o mu nya ma yutu no bo bi mo juru de de yo mpe na bo mu de mo nya mu de abi wo e yo boss no so ndara mu so nya de mbo bo no ntimi mo me nya de de so sa ye kwa e be fimpem da ri kwa no commit map o na bi aye kama
okay udi me bi akase finado wasema to aso
but finally you know but
o bi aboko
yeah, me da na me ase na nya nyima Ghana de Ghana man to say can say
ni nyina ya so
yeah me da ma say but the day you are saying person me kaka bro
ententem
me tramo the day there so be for this car top baby yem peno the day there enya
okay yento aso kaka
enya
Okay, Denis Sokrantin, or say I got my first job in Denmark because of fabulous Asante Kotoko. Denis Mamentonka. Udi baby akaze finado asmatwaso. Hello.
How are you?
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Evening, oh.
Na pom to say.
Boko Bajon Tentem.
Eric Mafu ni because Accra.
Eric Accra Yanko.
Yeah, we the mama baso.
Former player Accra so folk.
E pa jo mamenti am na no say ya onim papa ko fisa no wa chon.
Eric couldn't chia sa abu no filine so.
Adi bi han kakra. First time am pa Chelsea. E ba le pa so ma ya dem ya punish o mo nka mi ntie because do mo ye no. It's too much. Omni wa blast o ma fa ya ma. Omni aduana. Redo ma yo ma fa kotokone asa na club yan ko mo dia ba. Omo ma yo dal mo ye no e po mo cho omo nyai.
Okay, last one udi maybe akaze finado asmatwaso.
Hello.
Hello. Same. Akofo ma phone no dia frɛ. Uniform. Ya de musia. Nyame ya dum ochina da foforo be se hia. Na ye de agudie mu nsɛm foforo de abramo. Afia broni atena se one okoji abo na omode no nsia kase ebo no eba o se sei